Teachers unions don't want you asking questions, and they'll make you pay if you do. Rhode Island mom Nicole Solis knows that better than anyone. She had the audacity to ask whether critical race theory was being taught in her daughter's school. Now, one of the largest teachers unions in the country is suing her. Solis filed a public records request after her local school district stonewalled her questions about her child's curriculum. Now, the National Education Association is suing her for more than $70 grand to cover the costs of the request. She joins me now, along with her attorney, John Riches. Nicole, you had the bravery to stand up and to demand something that I think every parent should be able to demand, to know what their child is being taught. Why did you have such a vociferous reaction, you think, from those on the other side?
You know, I think they thought that I would just go away and that I wouldn't keep asking my questions. But now I see that they know that I'm not going to go away, and perhaps the only way to try to get rid of me would be to scare me with litigation. But I'm not scared of this.
Mm-hmm. You know, I know that there's enormous power in not being scared of something like that, but a lot of people naturally are. What made you decide that you weren't going to back down on this, other than a natural stubbornness?
Well, we have to know what our kids are learning in school because we're the only ones that are going to stand up for them. Now, I know that it's very difficult for a Rhode Island teacher union to grasp that they can't control everything in Rhode Island, but the disclosure of public information, especially about what our kids are learning, is something that they can't control. So this litigation is meant to be purely an intimidation tactic because there's nothing that the school attorneys can't do under the Access to Public Records Act that would require the teacher union to intervene. Mm-hmm. This litigation is just meant to deprive me of my civil right to access information about what my daughter's learning.
John, I'm very familiar as someone who runs a media publication with the way that government plays games with FOIA requests at all different levels, where they basically come back to you at the latest possible date and say it's going to cost you an enormous amount of money in order to get this very basic thing that you just want to find out about. What's the nature of this case, and what's the argument that you're going to be presenting?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, this is a brazen assault on open and transparent government. This is an assault on every parent's right to know what their child is going to learn. As he indicated, the public records laws are meant to protect the public so we can know what our government is up to. They were never intended to be weaponized against the people they were supposed to protect. And that's exactly what the union has tried to do here. We're going to move swiftly to get this frivolous lawsuit dismissed and protect Nicole's right and every parent's right to get access to public information.
Isn't this just a classic example, Nicole, of having everything out of whack in terms of who ought to be the authority figure here? Don't these teachers technically work for you? Don't you pay their salaries? Isn't this a situation where it's your child? You have every right to know what they're being taught? I would find this incredibly frustrating if I were in your position. What are some of your friends saying to you about this? Do they stand with you in this regard, or are they backing away?
No, I have overwhelming support. I have people in Rhode Island contacting me. I have people across America contacting me. The fact that the teachers union is doing this, I think, is going to backfire on them. With schools teaching our kids CRT, this is something that needs to be openly debated. And the teacher union in their complaint said that they want to shield teachers from any kind of public scrutiny. They think that their teachers are going to be harassed, but that's not really it. They want to give their teachers special treatment beyond the scope of the Access to Public Records Act, but they're not entitled to that because these aren't their kids. Mm-hmm. Isn't that just kind of a fundamental mistake that they're making here? Nicole, I wonder just quickly, in terms of the aspect of CRT that bothers you the most, for me, there's a lot that goes into it, but it's also just bad history. It's a bad reflection of what America really is as a nation. It's not based on reality, and it's fundamentally at odds with what we know in so many respects. You see the retractions within the 1619 Project as just one aspect of that. Is there one aspect in particular that infuriates you as a mother? Yeah, it dehumanizes everyone. This isn't about one race versus another if you're against CRT. CRT makes race about everything, and that is just not true of human beings. Mm-hmm. We need to believe that our individual merit and our character is what unites us, and not that our race divides us.
Mm-hmm. What a revolutionary idea. Nicole, John, thank you so much for taking the time to join me this evening.
Thanks for having us.